Everyone talks about getting more subscribers, more views, more money. I get it. That's the dream. But lately I've been thinking the complete opposite. I actually think this is the best stage of YouTube, having barely anyone watching. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? But hear me out for 1 second. When you've got hardly any subscribers, there is no pressure. You can try different thumbnails, change the way you edit, talk about something completely different next week. Nobody's sat there thinking, this isn't what I subscribed for. You're just figuring it out, and that's exactly what this stage is for. I think people forget that every big creator was awkward at some point. Go back and watch their first videos. Trust me, I have with a few creators. I'm not going to say their names, but how things have changed, especially the way they speak to the audience. Massive change. But most of them, they're rough. And if they've got a camera, the camera work isn't great. Their editing is really basic. Some of them look terrified to speak to the camera. The difference is they kept uploading and they got better. Granted, this is like a lot of them is over 10 years. And I feel confident speaking to my microphone because I've got another YouTube channel that's been up for 9 years. And I was on streaming platforms. I'm not good at this. I'm a little bit more comfortable than someone who's first ever starting. Now, imagine trying to learn football, World Cup, but you're learning it in front of a completely packed stadium. You'd absolutely hate every second of it and everyone being able to see everything that you don't know and how bad you are. That's like YouTube. So, would you rather not practice in front of 20 people? 15 people? 10? One person? Just, one organic viewer. That is a luxury that us small creators have at this moment. And if you are obviously a small creator watching this, that is a luxury we have. We can experiment. And we haven't got thousands of people watching and judging. It's just a small amount. And at some point, it will resonate with the right people. And this is our learning curve. This is our beginnings and where we find what works for us and our channel. Because you can have multiple different channels and they're all different themes. And you need to work out what works for your channel and, your theme that you are trying to achieve on that channel. And not deviating from it. And you can, you learn everything as you go. Something else I've noticed is when you're small, every view means something, which it does. I know you shouldn't look at your creator tab, your app, and see every single view that you get, but you do. I know you do. I do it. You do it. And when you see you've got one more view, one more subscriber, it means so much, especially when you're so early on and everything is so low. It means a lot. You notice it. Absolutely notice everything. And if 30 people watch one of my videos, that's 30 real people. 30 people who could have watched any other person's video, but they clicked on my video. And that's actually mad. When you think about that, that's 30 people. Think about 30 people in a room and they've all clicked on your video. You get a bit disillusioned because it's online and you see other people with thousands and millions of views. But when you break it down, think about 30 people in one room and they've all clicked to watch your video and you talk. That's basically giving a speech to a classroom or a course of people. It's the same thing. It's the same amount of people. And it's easy to forget that because everyone is obsessed with massive numbers. I used to think the goal was subscribers. Now, I don't really think that. The goal is making videos that are better than the last one. And if I can honestly say each upload is an improvement, I'm winning. The subscribers will either come or they won't. I can't control that. I can control, though, if I make a better video the following week, because that's in my hands, it's what am I going to say to you guys? How am I going to do my editing? What am I going to do for my thumbnail? I.e., which shaders am I going to use on Minecraft? Because that's what I'm still trying to figure out. But I have somewhat of control over that. Obviously, I'm not doing the algorithm stuff, and it will just go out to random people. And I kind of think I've been shadow banned at the minute because I think YouTube thinks I'm AI, because obviously I sound like a robot, but whatever, you know what I mean. So we're just trying to break past that at the minute. But I also think loads of small creators get distracted. And they all get distracted by the wrong things. We all obsess over the algorithm, upload times, tags, keywords. And yeah, they do matter, even though I'm not doing them myself, because I'm kind of doing this channel as an experiment. But they don't matter as much as making something people actually want to watch. I've caught myself worrying about that stuff in the past on my own channel. And then I watched the video back and think, the title is not the problem. The video's just a bit boring. And that's a lot harder to admit. Because I know I sound boring. I am boring. I can't really change too much about that. It's just how I sound. I can't change how my voice sounds. I'm boring. That's why I've changed the direction for this channel. But people that want more information and education instead of excitement, because I don't have the voice for that. I just don't. I'm a dad. I do informational things in my life. I inform them, and I work on vehicles, and I have to diagnose problems and stuff. I'm not exciting. I just do things, use my brain, my smooth brain. And sometimes I get it right. When it comes to YouTube, I'm still figuring out. And, the biggest thing I've realized is I'm not competing with huge YouTubers and other people in this niche that I'm doing that they've been doing it the same amount of time as me, maybe a little bit longer or even shorter, and they've blown up straight away. Thousands of subscribers instantly. And I'm not competing with those people. I'm competing with the version of me that wants to give up this channel, because that's what happens to most channels. People upload for a few weeks, the views just don't come in, and they convince themselves YouTube just doesn't work, and then they just disappear. And it's not always a lack of talent. Most of the time, they just quit too early, and they haven't found that audience that wants to see them. If think about it, YouTube can only push out your video so far. If it pushes it out, say we're a small channel, so we'll be realistic. We're not going to say, tens of thousands of people, because that's not what happens. It might push it out to 100 people. Well, if that first 100 people aren't really interested in your content, it just won't push it out anymore at all. It just dies in the water. So we're still so early on, and we're so small, and we've still got that time to figure out. So is it the thumbnail that people don't want to click on? Is it the title that people don't want to click on? And then when they do click on it, is it yourself that is not engaging enough to make them want to stay and give you the watch time? Because all these factors do come together, whether YouTube will push your video out to other viewers. And when you're doing it like me with no tags, it goes out to random people. But most people, they'll quit in these stages. And I don't know where this channel is going to end up. Maybe it'll do well. Maybe it won't. I will admit, it's not doing as well as I thought we would do by this point, to be honest. But I know I'll regret not giving it a proper go. I'm going to give it at least a year, if not more, to see how it goes. Because I can't just give up on it, because we could literally be around the corner from something hitting with the right audience that then finds the channel and pushes out the other videos that they want to see. But I'd rather upload 100 videos that hardly anyone watches than spend years wondering what would happen if I'd have carried on. So if I was to quit right now and then left it, I'll just be sat there thinking, well, maybe I should have just carried on with that channel and seen where it would go, because it could have done something. My other channel that I've not uploaded to it in months, and it still gains subscribers. But I've still not hit a massive threshold I've got in my head before I will bring that channel back. If it does, then I will bring that channel back and I'll start uploading back on there. But I mean, it's hitting subscribers. I'm not uploading anything. But you don't know, do you? Unless you don't give it a go. Give it a fair shot. This channel's new. We're giving it a fair shot. So, if you've just started YouTube, do not wish this beginning stage away. Use it. Make mistakes. Try different ideas. Find your style. Because one day, if your channel does grow, you'll probably look back at these videos and laugh at yourself. Let's be honest, you'll laugh. And that's a good thing. It means you've improved from where you started. Anyway, I just wanted to say what was on my mind this week. I've been really trying to think of what I wanted to put across to you guys. And this is just something I wanted to say about being a small channel that's not doing very good for views. It's a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a learning curve. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you haven't caught up with the other videos, please give them a watch. And I'll see you in the next one.